It's midnight in Hollywood. Here, as in over 200 cities across America and around the world, devoted movie fans are entering the bizarre fantasy world of midnight movie mania.
I've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show about 140 times now.
I've seen the show 208 times now.
You just get hooked on it and you keep on coming to see it.
It takes a very special kind of movie to inspire such outrageous audience devotion. Cult followers transform the movie-going experience into an event unlike anything in movie history. The fans aren't satisfied to watch the movie, they want to be the movie. You may never have heard of some of these films, but many of Hollywood's most successful young filmmakers started out making midnight movies like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Kentucky Fried Movies, Night of the Living Dead, The Groove Tube, and more. We'll introduce you to Polyester, a movie you can smell as well as watch. Take you into the electrifying world of shock treatment and show you why the Rocky Horror Picture Show is still the king of the cult films. Join us, but be prepared. At the Midnight Movies, you enter at your own risk. It all started with this man.
Hello. Hi. I wonder if you might help us. You see, our car broke down a few miles up the road. Your phone we might use?
When Richard O'Brien wrote the Rocky Horror Picture Show in 1974, he never suspected that his little movie would revolutionize the movie-going experience.
The midnight movie makes it more special, more separate, isolate from the standard. I go to a movie, if I want to go see Star Wars, I'll go in the afternoon or early evenings. But I set aside Friday and Saturday at midnight for the Rocky.
It's the first time that any form of entertainment has gone into the Shakespearean thing where the audience forgets that it's an audience. It's the audience participation as has not been seen since those times. And it, at the moment, is also the biggest cult film in history.
People would come and say to me, hey, have you seen what they're doing with your movie? And finally, I went to see it. It was possibly the best piece of theater I've ever seen. It encapsulated live action with filmed image, with audience participation. And 3 out of 3 ain't bad.
Rocky Horror fans transform the theater into an extension of the movie. They'll do anything to make the movie experience more authentic. They bring their own costumes and props, recite the story line by line, sing and dance along, and talk back to the screen. The audience throws rice during the wedding scene. And when Barry Bostwick and Susan Sarandon are caught in the rain on screen, everyone in the theater gets drenched by rainfall from their own squirt gun.
No matter what or who you are, there's a light over at the Frankenstein place. There's a light.
Audience participation is what makes midnight movies so special. But since it takes up to 8 hours to clean up after each Rocky screening, another cult movie maker turned to modern science to help clean up his act.
Hello, moviegoers. I am Dr. Arnold Quackenshaw, and I am here to explain to you the wondrous screen gimmick, Odorama. Odorama will enable you, the viewer, to actually smell right from your movie seat some of life's most fragrant odors. When a number appears on the screen, that is your signal to scratch and to sniff the same number on your Odorama card. Yeah? Look, use anything you want to scratch it. Use a key, a coin. Use your fingernail. Number one. Now sniff it, number one. Yeah, see, you get it, you smell it, yeah, it works. By God, it actually works. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Odorama.
The first movie to use Odorama is Polyester. The film marks Tab Hunter's return to the screen after a 9-year absence and couples him with underground cult star Divine.
Yeah, I got something I want to show you.
Yes?
It's long.
Oh,
And it's sleek.
oh,
And it's powerful.
oh, what is it, Todd?
It's my new vest.
When number 8 appears on the screen, the audience joins Divine in smelling new Corvette leather. Whenever Divine starts sniffing, you know something is coming. Like number 4, pizza.
Hi, Miss Fishbowl. This will be $14.88.
I didn't order anything. Please leave me alone.
Just let her.
Come on, lady. Open up. It's getting cold.
It's only fair to warn you, some of the scents in polyester can be pretty outrageous.
The producers of this film believe that today's audiences are mature enough to accept the fact that some things in life just plain stink.
After you've smelled a movie, what could Hollywood possibly think of next? Many of today's most successful young filmmakers started out making midnight movies. The creators of Kentucky Fried Movie went on to make 2 of the biggest comedy hits of all time, Animal House and Airplane.
You are aware this motion picture is shown in Feel-Around? Yes.
Come in. I'm in the den.
Guess who?
Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Oh, Donald, you're always kidding.
I see you've started smoking again.
I'm on another diet.
Oh.
And you didn't even notice my perfume. Smell.
Very nice. May I mix your drink? I propose a toast to you and me and the future.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Let me get you a towel or something.
Hey, Carol, watch where you swing that cigarette.
Hold on to your popcorn. Coming up, more cult favorites and more midnight movies.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Midnight movies aren't exactly what you'd call traditional Hollywood fare. They contain subject matter that normal audiences might find shocking or outrageous. Yet thanks to low production costs, they have become big moneymakers. Night of the Living Dead, made in 1969 for $125,000, has earned back almost 100 times its initial cost.
Widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
The success of Night of the Living Dead paved the way for the current trend of gruesome and graphic horror films. Sometimes midnight movies showcase talented newcomers. In his student film, Eraserhead, director David Lynch created the kind of disturbing themes and grotesque images that cult audiences love. Lynch's work caught the eye of producer Mel Brooks, who hired him to direct his first Hollywood movie, Oscar-nominated The Elephant Man. At the midnight movies, horror films come in all shapes and sizes. There's more fun than fright in the crazy spoof,
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes! Attack of the Killer Tomatoes! They'll beat you, bash you, squish you, mash you, chew you up for brunch, and finish you off for dinner or lunch. They're marching down the halls. They're crawling up the walls. They're gooey, gushy, squishy, mushy, rotten to the core. They're standing outside your door.
Do you read me? Do you read me? Go away! Go away!
It is the dawn of time, and prehistoric man is about to make the single most significant discovery since the creation of fire: television. A generation of young filmmakers who were raised on television have come of age. Their favorite subject is the tube itself.
I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
The fellow on top wrote, directed, and stars in The Groove Tube. His name is Ken Shapiro. Recognize the guy on the bottom? Making his first movie appearance, it's young Chevy Chase.
Use explaining the one remaining. It's somebody I adore. I'm looking over a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
What do you get when you mix equal parts of audience participation, television obsession, and mental health cults? You get Shock Treatment, the outrageous new movie from the creators of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Shock Treatment puts all the elements of the weird but lovable cult films into a big-budget, highly polished production. The midnight movies have moved into the Hollywood mainstream. Shock Treatment presents a unique world where TV and real life merge.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. And now, would the first couple who seem to have made a hash of their marriage and cooked their goose step this way, please? You!
That's us, Fred.
Come on, what's cooking up there? Come on down, you guys. Let's feel you.
As if fulfilling every cult fan's dream, in Shock Treatment, Jessica Harper and Cliff DeYoung are pulled out of the audience to become the stars of the show.
Face the cameras.
He needs help.
Help! Let's face it, Janet. Brad's an emotional cripple.
You need a bit of Shock Treatment. Get you jumping like a real live wire. Need a bit of Shock Treatment. So look out, mister, don't you blow your left resistor for a sister that'll certify ya. Fire, fire. You need a bit of Shock Treatment. Get you jumping like a real live wire. You need a bit of Shock Treatment. So look out, mister, don't you blow your last resistor for a sister that'll certify ya.
The blind leading the blind.
As producer Michael White puts it,
Shock Treatment's not a sequel, not a prequel, but an equal to the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
An equal to one of the most unique films in history, thanks to a remarkable cult audience.
I've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show 139 times. Tonight will be my 140th.
Tonight will be 216.
Tonight's my big birthday. I've seen the movie 100 times, and I planned it, believe me.
I've seen the movie maybe about 69 times.
I've seen it about 120.
Around 425. I've been going for almost 4 years. I'm dead serious.
Why have these kids made Rocky the king of the cult films?
Every time I come and see it, I see something different. It's the greatest.
I think I'll be coming to the Rocky Horror Picture Show until I die of old age.
There are varying degrees of dedication, like the troupe here that is faithful Fridays and Saturdays, all their own makeup, all their own costumes, most of this stuff all done by themselves, not purchased. Some of us have gone so far as to get the tattoos and that permanently put on our bodies. These characters must be honored and treated the way they're supposed to be. You've got to be the character.
It's just getting into character. I turn into riffraff. It's just something that happens. It's become my life.
Will the real Frankenfurter please step forward?
One of the main attractions of Rocky Horror is the superb performance of Tim Curry as the mad scientist, Dr. Frank-N-Furter.
The reason why I like the Rocky Horror Picture Show is because of the character Frank-N-Furter. And I think that the movie would be totally meaningless without him, because he is the person who sends the message of being it and not dreaming it.
Don't dream it, be it.
Let me show you a rhyme, maybe play you a sign. You look like you're both pretty groovy. Or if you want something visual that's not too abysmal, we could take in an old Steve Reeves movie.
I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
Right.
We'll just stay where we are, then go back to the car.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Furter.
We don't want to be any worry.
Well, you got caught with a flat world. How about that? Well, babies, don't you panic. By the light of the night, it'll all seem all right. I'll get you a satanic mechanic.
The next time you're up at midnight and you're not afraid of a little offbeat entertainment, drop in on the Midnight Movies. But don't be surprised if the movie is a bit bizarre, 'cause that's Hollywood.